What's up, guys? It has been a lot of things trending on social media. A lot of people are talking about a whole lot of things, but right now I just want to talk about few of them. That is the person of Fani Kayode allegedly assaulting or involved in domestic violence on his wife. And then another one is I still want to talk about this particular Guinean president actually slapping and beating up a minister for stealing public fund. And I have also Regina at one end, Annie Macaulay and Chika Ike, Ned Woko in the middle. And before I jump right in, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon if you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. All right, I just want to start talking about Fani Kayode, who has, for the fourth time, kind of involved in a messy divorce, and that is something that a lot of people are now talking about on social media. Recently, it was actually reported by a particular blogger, Damikokos, who said, yes, Fani Kayode, has been assaulting his wife or abusing his wife at home, and that is something that a lot of people actually picked up to make some headlines. Instead, Fani Kayode actually did something and sued this particular blogger to the tune of 2 billion naira, and then demanded apologies in at least 3 national dailies with a proof of it. And that is something that a lot of people are now talking about. According to a report reaching us, is that the wife of Fani Kayode is no longer in his house, who has some boys, about 4 boys for him. And then a lot of people can't just stop talking about it, and that is something interesting. But I want to talk about this because most people, especially young ladies who want to get married to rich people, and despite of what they hear about these people, they don't really talk about it so much. They don't really care about it, and these are the things you get after doing that. That is something I believe about that. And then a lot of people are blaming the lady who got married to this man, having the history of this man at hand, that this man is not good with women, and now you got married and you are still getting the same thing. And according to a report also that she left the man's house without a dime, without anything, and that is a bit disturbing, because some people believe that, okay, does it mean that you are just staying at home, not saving up secret money for yourself in case of this thing? Because we all know the man, and then you never suffered with the man. You just came into money and started enjoying money and got carried away. And that is why some people are blaming this this lady for this particular issue. But let us not tolerate domestic violence and abuse against anybody, whether male or female, because recently the governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, actually signed into law a particular law that says, okay, anybody, male or female, that is found or guilty of rape will be castrated, or her fallopian tube will be removed. And that is something that is trending. A lot of people are trying to find solution to this. I think that those kind of harsh measures are no solution to this particular issue, and that is something I just want to talk about. But I want you guys to actually drop in the comment section what you think about the messy relationship that is a bit ending right now with Fani Kayode and his wife, and some people said, man, Fani Kayode should be one, a bidder. That is something that is interesting because of the way he attacked a particular journalist who asked a question, and that since then a lot of people are looking at him with some kind of measures.
Which bankroll for to do what? Who can?
Yes, another one that is happening is that a particular president was seen in a video slapping and beating up his prime minister, and that was a bit funny, and like the video you are seeing right now. When I saw the video, it was a bit funny to me, man. You could have just ordered the arrest, investigation, and get him prosecuted if you are so, versed with the whole thing. But what can we say? Because this is Africa. Most of the bosses, most of the leaders, most of head of departments, agencies, and those things, they act like that. They see their subjects as their prey. They bully them. That is something that is unacceptable, because I think that the president actually did something wrong with that. You should have ordered investigation and then charge this person, prosecute this person, but instead you were busy laying some kind of physical assault on this person, and that is unacceptable, to an extent, especially with this. And that happened also with I think Sudan president actually fighting the deputy or the vice president on a live events that is being covered by pressmen, and that was actually an assault. But we can't dwell much in that, because that is what we see daily in our lives, especially we Africans and the rest. But that is a bit disturbing. I think these our political leaders, they need to actually start doing things with moderation and be modest in doing some kind of things. Regina Daniels, Chika Ike, Annie Macaulay, Idibia, that is Two-Face wife, and then Ned Nwoko, they are all entangled. Even Regina Daniels, mom, that is Rita Daniels, they are entangled in a particular mess right now. A video actually made it online. That video had a recording, voice recording of, Regina Daniels' mom actually saying, Chika Ike, leave my, my daughter's husband alone. And we all understand that before Regina Daniels got married to Ned Nwoko was married to a lot of women before and dated Chika Ike, who could not make him popular because it was among the signed pact that, or the agreement pact they had. And then Ned Nwoko was angry about it and left Chika Ike for Regina Daniels. But Chika Ike got a lot of money and got a lot of flashy lifestyle from that. And right now Chika Ike has come out to say, man, she is not ready to actually be another person's seventh wife or be fifth wife, and that is something a bit disturbing. But Regina Daniels' mom actually came out to say, man, that video you guys saw online was doctored by certain bloggers to actually blackmail me into into getting traffic to their sites, and that is a bit disturbing. But Regina Daniels and Ned Nwoko, they've not actually said anything about that. I told you in one of my videos that man, you guys need to actually understand the story that transpired between Idibia and this thing, because Idibia was the person that introduced Chika Ike to Ned Nwoko at the time. But Chika Ike, who promised Ned Nwoko that I'm gonna make you popular, because Ned Nwoko wanted to use a particular platform popularity to step into Nigerian politics, because he was not well known and needed a celebrity to actually do that, dating a celebrity, having some kind of controversial issues and trend. But Chika Ike, instead of her doing that, never posted anything about Ned Nwoko and the rest. Instead started getting a lot of money from Netwoko to service her lavish lifestyle or luxury lifestyle. But Netwoko at the time, it got brain up and then said, man, I'm not going to continue in this light, and went to Regina Daniels, through Regina Daniels' mom, who was introduced to him, and then got involved with Regina Daniels. But they were about doing the same thing that Chika Ike did to him, and this guy was smart enough to actually employ the services of bloggers, photographers, to have their pictures, have their stories everywhere, so that nobody can actually separate them. And he was able to succeed with that. And then they had a marriage which was actually tied up using some kind of spiritual measures, where Regina Daniels has to go through some spiritual cleansing that involves a lot of sacrifice. But just before I jump off, women or ladies, you should understand before going into marriage that, man, you have to study a lot of things. Are you ready to stay with a man? Terms and conditions. Because right now, Cardi B and Offset, they are having a great a bad blood, a bad issue, conflict in their marriage, as Cardi B filed for divorce against Offset. And that is something interesting after 3 years of their lives. And that is one thing, because she accused Offset of cheating on her. Man, I don't have to speak much about this, but before I jump off, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across all social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media. I love you guys. Keep supporting Free West D.